When we are talking about our sankalp and our sanskars and our world, a very important role that is playing there is the food we eat and the water we drink. In our culture, there is a very beautiful saying which says, Jaisa ann, vaisa man, jaisa pani, vaisi vani, which means as will be my food, so will be my mind, as will be my water, so will be my vocabulary, my words. And which means food is not just nutrition for the body. Food is vibrations, it's energy. So it has three categories of food: sattvic food, rajasic food, and tamasic food. So if I want to have a sattvic mind, I will have to have sattvic food. I cannot have a tamasic food and say I want a sattvic mind. So I want divinity, purity, peace, happiness, but I'm consuming food which has violence and death. So it just will not match. So if I want to have a clean, pure mind, it begins with my anna, the food that I'm eating. This is also an experiment that we can do. Everything spirituality and science, why they go hand in hand? Because both say experiment. They don't say believe. They'll say experiment. Experiment, experience. When you get the experience, that's truth for you. Till you don't get the experience, don't believe it. So keep experimenting, but don't reject without experimenting. So Jaisa anna, vaisa man. We all know that animals have feelings, thoughts, emotions. We all know what happens in the slaughterhouse, right? So we just have to pause for 30 seconds and ask ourselves, what does that animal go through in the slaughterhouse? So what are the emotions that are there? It would be hatred, anger, resentment, fear, hurt, pain, and helplessness. And this is an emotion of the animal for many days. And after these spectrum of emotions comes violence, because the animal is killed, and then death. So hatred, anger, resentment, fear, helplessness, violence, death. And after all this, it comes in our plate and we say proteins and health. So it just does not match. It just does not match.